Hey Google, are you afraid of the dark?
I don't mind the dark. After all, without the dark, we wouldn't have bats. And without bats, we would have so many mosquitoes you wouldn't believe it.
Turn on the office lights.
You got it, turning 12 lights on.
What's your favorite Pokemon?
I like Slowbros. They seem really peaceful.
And where's your favorite place to vacation?
Iceland seems magical.
Turn on the Chromecast Ultra. Thank you. So if you're wondering what happened there, in today's video, I'm going to show you how to use the new continued conversation feature with your Google Home. Let's get started. Hey everybody, welcome to Tech with Brett, where I help tech work for you. And today we're going to talk all about the brand new continued conversation feature on your Google Home device. Now the continued conversation allows you to activate the Google Home one time, and you can keep asking questions after it gives you its normal response. And this will go on until you either say thank you, thanks Google, or I'm done, and then it will close down that conversation. Now I do want to mention that right now at the time of this video, it is only available in the US in English. So once you have that, then you can head into the Google Home application to get all set up. To enable continued conversation for your Google Homes, head into the Google Home application, then in the top left, and then verify that you are using the correct email that you want to turn this on, and then go into More Settings, and then you are going to go into Preferences, and right here you will see Continued Conversation. Now when you go in here, you just simply turn this on and it will enable continued conversations for all of your devices at once. So right here, it is letting me know that it is now enabled on all of these different Google Home devices. And now let's check out more about what it can do. Now that we have activated the continued conversations feature, all we need to do is activate our Google Home, and this will work on the Google Home, the Google Home Mini, or the Google Home Max. And then we just activate the Google Home, and we can begin talking with our Google Assistant in a very natural way. Hey Google, how are you today?
I'm doing great, thanks for asking. What can I help you with?
Set a reminder tomorrow morning to not forget my toothbrush.
All right, tomorrow at 8 a.m. To get this reminder on an iPhone, you'll need to download the Google Assistant app.
And then you will see the lights are still on, and that means it's continuing to listen to me. And if I don't say anything within 8 seconds, it will stop listening. So as what happened right there is because it understood that I was not talking to the Google Assistant, it actually closed out the conversation, which is pretty amazing because it understood I wasn't asking it to do something. And then because it didn't give a response, it actually deleted that portion of whatever audio it had recorded so that it is not saved on my activity tab. Now there are 3 different times in which the Google Assistant will not carry on the conversation. One of them is when you are on a phone call. So if you activate the Google Home and then you ask a request, it will only give a response to that one request and then carry on with the phone call. The second is if an alarm goes off. So let's say you are using a conversation, an alarm goes off, and then it will stop that conversation. Now the third reason is if you are listening to music. So when you have music listening, you would have to activate the Google Home or your Google Assistant every single time you want to have a request so that it can actually play the music instead of always trying to listen to you. So after playing with this just for a little while, I am very excited that it's finally here. I know at times when maybe I'm trying to plan a calendar event or I'm adding reminders, I have multiple to do at once, or even adding things to the shopping list. I want to do multiple things all at one time. So with this, I can just carry on and keep asking multiple things. Hey Google, add pajamas to my shopping list.
Okay, I've added pajamas to your shopping list.
Add spinach.
Sorry, I don't know how to help with that yet.
So you do still have to have like full phrases while you're doing the continued conversation. Add spinach to my shopping list.
Okay, I've added spinach to your shopping list.
Add apples to the shopping list.
Okay, I've added apples to your shopping list.
Will I need an umbrella tomorrow?
No, it won't rain in Linden tomorrow. It'll be sunny with a high of 85 and a low of 59.
Thanks, Google.
No problem.
And there the conversation has been complete and it is finished. If you would like to know when the Google Home has stopped listening to you without having to look at the lights, head into the Google Home application, go under the Devices tab, and then go to the device that you want to have it notify you. Go into the settings, and then you want to go into the accessibility settings. So right here, I can find accessibility, and then play end sounds, turn that on. So when that is on, at the end of the request, it will give you this notification indicating that it has stopped listening to you. Now, if you want to reopen the mic and start another conversation, you would just need to activate your Google Home. Now, one thing that will happen is if you are in the room with multiple people and I activate the Google Home, and because voice match, it is then going to give responses based on me. But two people could carry on with that conversation. So I could ask for something and then Carrie would ask for something. But if she wanted to hear things specific to her, she would need to close the conversation, or I would need to, and then she would need to reactivate the Google Assistant to be able to have personal response to her. If you guys have any further questions about how this feature works, let me know in the comments below. And if you would like to see many of the other videos I've made all about the Google Home, make sure you select the playlist over here on the side. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you on the next one.